I'm Evelyn. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So, apologies for being away for a little bit. I actually built two houses and I was kind of counting on being able to do the voiceovers for them and uploading them and everything before going away for Easter holiday thingy, like days off essentially. But I ran out of time. So I have these two houses. And this is one of them. They're both built in San Sequoia, by the way, so we're still working on going through all of the lots, and I think I've finished all the smaller 30 by 20s now. So I have the 40 by 20, and then I got the other ones. I cannot remember how many there are of them, but, or at least, maybe I'm missing one 30 by 20 in the city. I can't remember. The lot with the rental on it, that might be a 30 by 20 as well, but I don't remember. But I'm probably missing that one as well. So we'll see once I get to it. But I'm having a lot of fun building the houses in San Sequoia. So I wanted to build this one, which was slightly inspired by the rental and also the library, although this one is definitely more on the eco side, whereas those two, one of them is a repurposed factory building, I believe, and I'm not really sure what the other one is. It looks like a container house of some kind. So this was inspired by, but it has like a brick look to it. I don't know how to explain it. There's just a lot of use of brick on the house. But this one was inspired by a house that I found on Pinterest, which was essentially, I think, repurposed, like 3 or 4 trailers that are repurposed and turned into a house, and the house looked pretty cool, so I wanted to use it for inspiration for a house because I feel like this vibe fits with this area of the world pretty well. It has like a fun mix of like something a little bit more traditionally suburban mixed with something new, and so not that traditional suburban houses can't be new, but you know what I mean. So I wanted to kind of do something like that for this house, and I think for the lot next to this one as well, although I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that. And then also another thing that was very important for me with this house was that they had a lot of windows at the back of the house because the view is very nice, just like over the water. You can see there's a city on the other side of the water as well. I wonder what that city is, by the way. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of curious. Could it be San Sequoia? Is it too close? Like, let me know your theories. But yeah, that was something that was very important as well for me with this house. So I did change it up because it was frankly kind of impossible to build in The Sims because of the roofing situation on the house, on the original house I think it was, and I wanted there to be a little bit more play with the roofing at the front of the house as well, so I added these like windowy bits, if you will. I added a box down on the lower right side, and actually I could only, the whole facade I've done because I could only see the house from one angle, essentially. I didn't really have any, I was desperately searching for the facade of the house just out of curiosity, but I could not find it, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna figure it out on my own, it's all good. So this is what I played around with it a little bit, figuring out exactly what I wanted it to look like and stuff, and then this is what I ended up with. And then I just, played around with a variety of different details to see if I could add anything to add a little bit extra to the build and stuff, but a lot of the stuff I didn't love how it looked on the house itself, so yeah. So yeah, that's what we're building today, and this is only for 2 Sims, because there's only 1 bedroom. I know it looks like there could possibly be more, but the interior, especially on the 2nd floor, is very small, so we actually don't have a lot of room to play around with because of that. So it's just for 2 Sims. And it's built in the upper left area of San Sequoia as well. I think I have to mention that. I cannot tell you what lot it is. I mean, you can read the name in the upper left corner, just in case you hadn't noticed, because I hadn't until now. But I don't. I often get questions like, "What lot is this?" And I'm like, I cannot remember what the original lot name is. Like, with my build save, I have 2 saves that I build in, and I have been building in those saves for like 3 or 4 years, and before that, I don't remember what I did. Or it must be 5, because I think I started it when Seasons came out, and I've built a lot of houses in those 5 years, so, or closing in on 5 years, because Seasons was like June 2018. So yeah, I don't remember what the original dot names are, so I can never tell. But like, I'm always like, feel free to take a look at the surroundings, because that's how I usually tell from other people's videos, or that's how I used to tell. I don't really watch Sims videos these days, but yeah. So you can see it in the upper left corner was my point. I just want to also just address that, yes, I do sound a little bit stuffy. I'm unfortunately sick at the moment, but I'm not taking any more days off, so we're back working from today. It's just a thing. I went to visit my sister. Well, first I went away for the weekend or Sunday, Monday, to like an island here in Denmark with 2 friends, and didn't really sleep overnight. The last time, I've talked about this before, but like, I have sleeping issues, insomnia, so I was sick at the end of February and start of March, and had to take time off there because I just did not function. And so when I don't sleep well these days, I can feel it the day after, but basically that then mixed with having to get up very early and not being able to fall asleep, and having to go to Copenhagen, and my sister has a daughter now who is 6 months old and wakes up several times a night, and like, I can't sleep through that, so I slept horribly as well. And of course, that resulted in me sounding like this now. So we're just gonna work through it, okay? Bear with me, I'm sorry if I sound annoying, but I cannot do anything about it. I am not willing to sit on my couch for another couple of days. I don't want to do that. I want to get back to recording, so here we are. But yeah, we're just gonna have to work through this. Give it a couple of days, then we're all good. It's gonna be gone again. But right now, I just sound a little bit like, ugh, you know, yeah. So I apologize if it annoys your ears, essentially, but I am not willing to wait. I want to make my videos, and we're just gonna deal with it, okay? I hope you're on the same page as me. But also because I had this house and then another house that I built last week at some point, or the week before. What day is it today? The 10th? Yeah. So I built this and also the other house before I went to the island here in Denmark. So like, before, not this Sunday, but the previous Sunday. And I have never gone this far in between building a house and doing the voiceover, and I feel like I am rediscovering this house completely because I cannot remember what I've done in the house. But I didn't have the time to do the voiceovers and finish up editing the videos before leaving because I've not been home. So this is gonna be fun. Like, I actually, when I was building this house, I was a bit like, do I like it? Like, is it okay? And I think now that I've opened it up again and looked at the floor plan, I'm actually like, that's kind of cool. It's a bit different. So I'm having like it's a new perspective on the house. It's kind of funny that it works that way. But sometimes when you look too much at a thing that you're building or something that you're drawing or painting or whatever, it can start to look a little bit off to you because you've just looked at it so much. Like, if you look at your face for too long as well, it starts to look off. Have you ever gotten that, or is it just me? Please be on the same page as me for this. Please relate, because otherwise that's just sad. But I feel like that with houses as well in The Sims. Like, if you've been working on it for a couple of hours, you've been staring at it all day. And when I say a couple of hours, I obviously mean like 6 hours or something, not 2. Just want to clarify. You've been staring at this house for so many hours, so it starts to look off. Like, everything just starts to annoy you. I feel like that often with my houses, and then I go back. I never actually go back and look at my houses. Just want to say I never do. But if I ever happen to be in the situation where I actually go back and look at my houses, I'm always like, it's kind of funny because I hated it at the moment, but now I kind of like it. And I feel a bit like this or like that with my houses. I think I've gotten kind of used to that feeling, to be honest. I think it's one of the problems of being a perfectionist. Like, nothing you do is ever good enough, you know what I mean? So I'm always very critical of what I do, what I build in The Sims, and this is definitely no exception. But I like it a lot better now than I did when I built it like 10 days ago. So I hope you guys like it though. It's definitely a bit different from the other houses that I built in San Sequoia, and but I think it's also good to make some variations in the houses so they don't all just end up being craftsman houses. I don't know. I think it would be a little bit too much of the same over and over and over. Although the next house that I got up on the channel, either tomorrow or Wednesday, it's already built, and it is a craftsman house, but but this area is going to be a little bit different. It's probably going to be a couple of days before you see another build in this area, because I just want, like, I need to find some like very specific inspiration for the houses, I think. So I don't know. I think they're going to be a little bit fun, but also different, fun for me to build as well, and a little bit experimental too. So just wanna put that out there, and now it's out there. I'm actually gonna do it. This bedroom though, super tiny, and I hate the fact that the bed has to be in front of the window, but it occurred to me that once I'd done the floor plan and everything, that the bed was not going to fit in anywhere else unless I put the kitchen upstairs, and I don't like that. Common rooms deserve to be on the ground floor. That just makes sense. Anything else does not make sense in my head. So bedrooms have to be on the second floor. And that's just, we had to deal with it. And this is what happened with it. But, you know, it's fine. They just have like a nice view at the back of the bed. Yeah. So they can sit up and like turn around and then look out at the street, essentially. Yeah, I saved it. I saved it real good there. Do you feel it? Yeah. Also, I am decorating this at night because of the skylight that I ended up putting in this little bump out here where I placed down the dresser. So the thing about, and also because of the window light actually, the thing about it is that it's very bright. So it was a little bit difficult to see like color choices and stuff. So sometimes it's just easier to decorate rooms like this at night, because then you can see everything in just like the indoors lighting situation with the lamps that you chose and stuff. So that's what that's about, but just in case you're wondering, because I suck at like explaining why I do certain things, and sometimes I remember that I have to talk about it. So now I'm trying to, but that's one thing. Now you know. If you wanted to know, now you do. The back here is pretty simple. We just have like, I thought it would be fun for them to have a telescope or whatever that thing is called, because the view is so nice at the back of the house. So, you know, maybe you could stare at or not stare, but like spy on the high risers on the other side of the water. That would be kind of fun. Just only the office building, not the residential ones, because that's just creepy. Or maybe just look at the stars. I don't know. Is it actually dangerous? Just quick question. Is it dangerous for the Sims to use the telescopes? Like, will they get taken by aliens? Is that a thing? I kind of feel like that's a thing for some reason. I cannot, or is it the meteor thing? It's one of the two. Let me know, because you know, I'm still kind of counting on doing the whole, I'm gonna wait a little bit until my voice sounds normal before I do the Let's Play, but it's still planned and stuff. I just need to not record while I sound like this, because I know that I sound disgusting to some of you. I don't blame you. So just so you know, don't blame you one bit. But yeah, I definitely sound very stuffy and stuff. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit so that I don't, because I would hate listening to myself right now. Actually, don't let me know. Maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe I'll just like casually go look through the telescope one day and my character will burst into fire. Who knows? Anything could happen. It's The Sims. Yeah. So other than that, what do they have in the yard? Not a lot. They have a pool, which is not so eco-friendly, but feel free to delete it if you want to. You could add like, what is it called? Like not farming stuff, gardening stuff. There you go. Wow, brain fart. Great. But also an outdoors table, or just like a dining table. They have a lot of trash cans, but I thought that was like an eco thing to have a lot of trash cans, so you could like, what's it called when you like split your trash into different things, organize trash? Sorting your trash, yes. I forgot to change the colors of them. I just want to say they were supposed to be different colors. So like green for food, red for something else. You get the point. And then they do actually have a grill. It's hidden, but there is one. and then just a lounge area on the patio as well. We've run out of time, so I'm going to wrap up this now. But if you guys like this house, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, the trade files can be found over on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box as well as in the pinned comment, where you can also find a link to my booktube channel. So if you want to check it out, feel free to by clicking on the link. But that is all I got for you guys today, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in the trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would